guys, my name is Brad and I'm 34 years old, and I got into photography about a year ago, a little more than a year ago. Around that time I was personally going through some struggles and was having a hard time dealing with things, specifically dealing with mental health issues and fighting battles that I personally didn't even realize I was fighting in the first place, through denial, embarrassment, ego, just a lot of different things, because mental health is something that a lot of people don't want to talk about, and I was at the forefront of that ideology. I thought that I was in control of my emotions and I could fix everything myself. All I need to do is eat better, all I need to do is work out more. A bunch of things that I just always pushed off to the side and never really took it seriously, I guess, because I always thought that I was in control of my destiny. I always thought that I was in control of my emotions, and too proud to admit that I had an issue, and I allowed that to impact and affect my life in numerous ways. I was kind of forced with a decision, and that decision was to either pick my ass up and live my life and try and be a good example for my kids, and try and show them that, you know, regardless of the mistakes that you make, you can always bounce back and you can always become a better person. Or I can just lay down and roll over and you know the rest. So I thought I could fix it myself, and fast forward, I can't fix it myself. I needed medical help. I needed guidance from a counselor. I needed medications to help set my brain straight. And sometimes things involve help outside of what you're able to give yourself. And that's the part that I had the hardest time with, because I think of myself as very independent. I don't want help from anybody. I don't ask for help. Luckily, I have some of the most supportive friends and family in the world, and with the support of family, with the support of friends, and then also finally putting my ego aside and realizing that I also needed not just myself and my support system, but I also needed medical attention and counseling and medication, that I was finally able to get my head on straight and kind of see the big picture in life. And that was also around the time that I found photography, or I guess photography found me. I don't really know how you want to say it, but I can't even put into words what photography has done for me. And that's not just the people that I've interacted with, it's the places that I've gotten to go to with the intention of going out and photographing, or the places that I plan on going in the future, places I never thought that I would be halfway interested in seeing, now all of a sudden are like prime destination spots for me. You know, I'd rather go out up into the mountains than go to a beach in Cancun. Although that would be nice, I'm not saying I would turn that down, but where I'm at in my life and where my hobbies and interests line up within my life, I feel like I see the world in a whole different light. I guess that kind of goes with photography and light and whatnot, but I'm able to appreciate things more than I was able to in the past. I appreciate all the beauty that's around me, and I appreciate all the wonderful things that in reality, for the first 33 years of my life, 32 years of my life, I took for granted. Really, aside from playing basketball and sports when I was younger, I haven't really found a hobby or a passion that has really made a difference in my life like photography has, and especially in such a short amount of time. You know, part of the reason I learned and picked up on photography and really got myself into the nitty gritty when it comes to this art form is because I was relentless in my learning. I was relentless in watching tutorials. I was relentless in reading articles, books, things like that. And a lot of the learning, believe it or not, came from YouTube. I learned how to be a photographer, or a wannabe photographer, on YouTube. And that's from various personalities and photographers like your Jared Polin or your Peter McKinnon. Prior to that, the only thing I ever used YouTube for was listening to live music and That's about it. I never got on YouTube. To be honest, I didn't even know what a vlog was until recently. So fast forward to December 2019, I was joking around with my girlfriend Maddie, and it'd be funny on one of these hiking trips that we're on. If I had a camera around and did a vlog like some of the YouTubers that you see on these videos that I've been learning on. And it was a joke, and it was a joke, and every time we went out to go shoot, I would joke about it again, and in reality, I was completely, there was no truth to that. I was not being serious whatsoever. Then the joke kept going, and it kept going, and then all of a sudden it became, why can't I? Why can't I try and learn this new facet of photography, or using my camera, and try and learn how to do video? Can't be that hard, right? Boy, was I wrong. But that's the attitude that I had going into it, is that, you know what, I'm gonna give it a go, and I'm gonna try it out, and if it's something that I enjoy, then I guess we'll roll with it. But back in March, I went ahead and did it, uploaded my first video. Fast forward to today, I'm still learning. There's a lot that I'm still trying to figure out. I don't know. Even with photography, there's a ton of things that I'm still trying to figure out, and I'm just amazed by all the people that I follow online, and all the amazing photos that I see online, and those inspire me to try and learn how to do different things and try and learn how to get better. Dove in, started learning, kept learning, kept watching more and more videos, and I think that's why, if you look at some of my videos, a lot of my styles kind of look like they've been done before, or they look like other content creators that you might see on YouTube, and I'm okay with that. And the reason for that is because that's where I've learned these things from. That is who taught me, so you can't really develop a style without learning from someone else. And then, so I guess with me and doing video, that's what I'm kind of trying to do right now. Is biggest thing that I learned is, as long as I'm still finding it fun and enjoyable, it really doesn't matter if I get 10 views or 100 views. I'm still having fun and I'm enjoying doing it, so I see no reason to stop. And the success or the lack of success of the channel for me is not a prime motivator, because I'm having fun doing it and I'm having fun learning, and I feel like with every video that I'm learning something new, and I'm able to take that on to the next video and just help refine my skills. And I guess this video for me was kind of to share my story that I feel is important to be shared. Everybody's dealing with something different, whether it be depression, loss, grief, whatever. Somebody, loss of a job, especially with COVID going on right now. I'm not a very philosophical person. I'm not somebody who likes to give pep talks or any of that shit. It's just not in my blood. It's not in my DNA. If you're going through a tough time, reach out to somebody. Reach out to that friend that you didn't think you had, or reach out to a family member. And if you don't have anybody that you feel comfortable enough talking to, then there are a lot of hotlines and things like that out there that are available for people who might need it. And it's something that we can overcome, as far as not making it be such a stigma, not making it be such a taboo to talk about.